A passport opens doors, but sometimes it opens a trap. At dawn, a solo traveler in a gray hoodie waits by gate 40. The departure board hums. Suitcase wheels click past like metronomes. By dusk, the same passport is presented at a customs line in another country, but the face above it has changed. Here, movement is the weapon, and a simple document becomes the perfect mask. Between checkpoints, the threads of oversight fray and snap. The last confirmed sighting exists only in airspace, on a sky bridge, or in a duty-free corridor that belongs to everyone and no one. This anonymity isn't limited to the sky. It thrives at sea. On a luxury ship drifting between ports, a cabin is locked from the inside. A couple had brunch. A friend took a nap. By evening, one bed is cold, and the ocean keeps its secrets. Security knocks, but the latch is set. Footprints end at the edge of the carpet. In these liminal spaces, language barriers garble urgent pleas, and jurisdictional blind spots paralyze any response. The silence between the dock and the horizon is a void where the truth disappears. These are the gaps where people vanish. Today, travel is faster, smoother, and more anonymous than ever. Biometric gates process faces in an instant, while databases chase names that can be shed like old skin. A border interpreter calls this the nowhere hour, those moments in transit where accountability dissolves. It's the procedural gap where the map that catches monsters ends at the runway. Just past midnight, a junior officer studies two spellings of a single name, while the hum of fluorescent lights buzzes on. Once a person crosses a border, so does the investigation. And here, the trail often goes cold. Mismatched laws, incomplete databases, and sluggish extradition requests create a labyrinth of jurisdiction. The story itself begins to shift with the geography. In one country, a disappearance is blamed on a local legend. In another, it's dismissed as a contract dispute. Families don't want myths, they want clarity. But as the official account changes, the truth becomes a casualty of translation. Into this void steps the digital world. Online forums and amateur sleuths unearth dormant leads, sometimes finding a clue authorities missed. But just as often, they amplify rumor over fact, overwhelming strangers with false accusations. Information now outruns formal channels, shaping public opinion before the first report is filed. The solution isn't silence, but disciplined sharing. Share timestamps, not theories. Send tips to consulates and international lines, not to vigilantes. In this global network, a single, correctly reported detail, a brand of suitcase, a recurring sticker seen in city after city, can be the lifeline that closes the gap.